Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello. My name is Emily, the Lupine Witch of Dark Ether Transcendence. If you've been following me for some time, welcome back. So, y'all, I'm going to do a little bit of a different video today. I'm going to pull some cards from my own personal Twin Flame Higher Self Guidance deck that I made myself. And we're going to see... Ooh, we already had one that popped out. Okay. This read is going to start off very spicy. I'm going to tell you that right now. So yeah. 18 plus only is what I'm going to say with this. We're going to see what the Divine Masculine, if you are in no contact, if there is silence for whatever reason in your connection with your masculine, we're going to see what they would like to say, trying to channel and talk, from their higher self to you, feminine. So 101, when I looked up confirmation, the very first card we have here, I cannot say it out loud. We're starting off very hot, okay? When you love yourself, that is me loving you. Interesting, what I actually just heard, I don't think I can use this term on here. If you are in no contact with your masculine at this time, feminines, I'm hearing self-pleasure, taking care of yourself, loving yourself, okay? Because that is you showing up for yourself, right? Like, it's important to have that kind of a connection, that intimate, deeper connection with yourself in that way, okay? 144, when I looked up, ooh, y'all, you're the only one I have ever imagined happily ever after with. Of course. They're thinking, I feel like a lot of you may be close, possibly, to union at this time. As I'm channeling this energy, you may have talked about children with your counterpart, or maybe either one of you have children and you're blending a family, okay? But your masculine knows you are the one and wants you to know that. There is some worry from some of you I'm picking up on, like, and this could be that it's because your twin has a third party. If you are still kind of very new to this, there's a third party interference. They do still want that future with you. You have to trust. Part of this journey is really learning how to trust and be patient. It was the mailman outside my house. That's why I looked over like that. The next card we have, if I have hurt you, I respect and understand the boundaries you have placed to protect yourself. I'm proud of you for this. So, feminines, if you had to do some walking away, and again, this energy coming through here of you're not playing the games anymore. The old way doesn't work for you. You're expecting them to show up fully and completely. You're not playing the runaway game. You're not chasing. You're not doing any of that. And so you've placed these boundaries. So no matter how your masculine may be taking that externally, this is that confirmation that they are proud of you from this higher self level, that you've done this, because that is you showing up for yourself. And their higher self acknowledging that, like, I know this behavior is not good, but again, there's a lot of purging going on with the masculine right now. Okay, sometimes the external takes a little bit of time to catch up with the internal, you know, obviously. The divine heard my prayer when it brought us together. I am picking up on some of you that, like, maybe there may have been an argument or a fight recently. Maybe things were said. Like, I wish I'd never met you. And if that is resonating with you, this feels like very new twin flame to me. I like to call you baby twin flames. Because again, you're new, right? When you first meet and you really start going through all the dark night of the soul stuff, and oof, y'all, I know, okay? I've got two different cards flipped out here. I may not deserve your forgiveness, but I am asking for it. I'm sorry. Your masculine is aware, 444 on the timer, your masculine is aware that they have said and or done things that they're now, I'm hearing deep regret for the things they said or the things they did. they know it was, I'm hearing it was really shitty. And some of this may be things just from the past that happened. Masculines are beginning to take acknowledgement of this. They are, and I'm hearing I'm going to come forward and try to make amends. Okay? So much healing happening. Y'all, confirmation. So much healing happening. Yeah. And then forgive me, please, again. Things that happened in the past. Things that are recent. I'm hearing I'm really overwhelmed, which is actually something my masculine just said to me this morning, that he's been feeling really overwhelmed. So some of his old stuff has been kicking in. And I'm like, okay, I see it, but it doesn't, I understand why he's triggered back into these old patterns, but I'm not going to do what I usually do, where I complain and I get mad and I did it. I'm just like, oh, okay, I love you, I'm here, but I'm not going to chase you down, and I'm going to let you take care of you because you need to do that, and I'm just going to focus on myself, and I know you'll find your way home, because he always does, right? I knew we were meant to be the moment we met, of course. That soul activation that took place, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. They know you're the one, feminine. They know you're the one. Can I get one more card here? They daydream about you. They see your face in crowds. Hearing I dream about you too. If some of them have tried really hard to run, even though they may have run quite a bit, I'm hearing you haunt me. You haunt me. Anything else that needs to come through? Last card I have. No matter how hard it gets, this journey is worth it. Okay? Because yeah, if you know, okay, if you know that this is your person, how do you know? You just know you know, right? There really is no giving up. Once you realize everything is pre-written, everything is going to happen in the way that it's meant to happen, you let go of trying to force it, and you do realize when you get to the end, when you fully come home to yourself, you see the completion, okay, of that cycle. Separation back into union, and then union leads, right? It's all connected, okay? When you finally get to that point, you've come full circle. You see that the journey, every single bit of it, was all meant to happen in the way that it was meant to happen to get you to where you are at the end, which is also the beginning. The threshold is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Okay, so feminines, this was specifically for those of you that are in no contact with your masculine. Let it play out. Focus on yourself. I know you may want to chase them. For some of you, I know you may want to reach out to them. Focus on yourself. Be the lighthouse. Ground in yourself. Your masculine will find their way home to you. You are the prize. Ground into it. And remember, silence is not a bad thing. If you sit with that silence, it's going to feel like you're being abandoned, like you're neglected, like you're ignored. Okay? But when you really sit with that silence, you realize that silence is sacred. Because in the silence, healing is happening. Healing is happening. That's what you want your masculine to be doing at this time. Let them go through what they need to go through. Be the lighthouse. Anchor into yourself. Okay? So, I hope this read resonates. If you feel called to book your own personal twin flame reading with me, hop on over to my website. Send me an email. I would be deeply honored to work with you. And until next time, take care of yourselves. I love you guys. You're doing great. Be that lighthouse feminine. Okay? You're doing fantastic. Until next time and the next read, I will talk to you guys later.